Hi, my name is Mike, and in this video we'll be looking at refining this Literati Juniper. The tree started out as a garden centre plant and was done for it was designed initially for a competition on an internet forum that I was a member of some years ago. It won first prize at the time, mainly because of the amount of work that went in, and it had a nice elegance to it at the time. Over the last 5 years it's been left to do its own thing, mainly due to work restrictions that I had at the time, and also because the tree was quite stressed after the initial styling, because there was a lot of work done on it. It lost over 80% of its foliage and probably 60% of the root, so it had a pretty stressful start in life, but I've hopefully going to start doing something with it this year. This spring I've removed a lot of the foliage to lighten the canopy, and as you can see from the picture that I inserted into the video, it had grown considerably and lost a lot of the initial elegance that was part of the design of the tree. So this year I'm going to try and recapture some of that lightness, and as you see, I've cleaned a lot of the foliage off. I've lost the branch. I extended some of the deadwood that's running along the trunk, and now we'll be wiring and placing the branches on this tree to refine the final image. Hopefully you'll enjoy that, and might give you some inspiration for some of your own projects. I've just finished off the wiring. I've wired as many of the branches as I can. There's a couple of the smallest ones that haven't been wired that will set themselves into place as the others are placed. Just tidying off a couple of the loose ends of the wire, and then it's down to placing the branches. I shall bring the camera in a little bit closer in a second so you can see the way the wire was applied, and also to see me place the branches. I've tidied up quite a bit of the foliage. I've cleaned out some of the old needles and some of the smaller, weaker shoots that were sitting in the leaf axils. There's a couple of little ones remaining that I'll tidy up as I place the branches. That's a close-up of the tree with the wire applied. As you can see, I've wired right to the end of the branches. Actually, I forgot one there, so that will have to be done. All the small branches have been wired as well, apart from the very tiniest ends, and the placement of the branches obviously is incomplete. They've sort of been moved out of the way to make room for me to apply the wire. I'm going to start to place the branches. Now, this is the side of the tree that I've chosen to be the front. A couple of reasons for that. One, it gives me the best movement. As you can see, the spiralling deadwood sort of brings a little bit of a movement into what's otherwise a fairly straight trunk. The other reason is that from here I've got the best view of the roots. So if I just zoom you in a little bit on that, so you can actually see. So I've got a fairly good view of the root set. And then you can see as we go up the trunk, you can see that spiralling shari that works up into that first branch and gin that's sitting at the top there. Branches are placed. I don't know if you can hear that. It's just started raining out there, so I hope the light's good enough to give you a view of that. It's recovered some of that elegance and that lightness that they have without losing the ruggedness that these trees are designed to show. So if I give you a quick 360 spin, so you can see how those branches are built, and I'm going to bring the camera in a bit closer. I'm going to give you a bit of a closer view of that as well.